Have you ever done a mind sweep and you know things are showing up that are written down elsewhere? Or sometimes the same things recycle week after week? If it's still on your mind, there's usually a reason that's the case. Clear mind space doesn't come from simply getting things off of our mind. It comes when our brain can relinquish the job of being the remember reminder system for those items. Our brain is smart enough not to let go if we haven't clarified something properly. If we've just put a placeholder of sorts onto our list without being clear on what the path forward looks like. I had an example of exactly this show up in my personal world recently. My husband and I are celebrating our 20th wedding anniversary this month. We're excited, as you can imagine. And so, not surprisingly, several months ago, anniversary popped on my Mindsweep. Now, when I clarified and organized, I added a project to my list, 20th anniversary, and a next action, plan anniversary celebrations. Into my trusted system, yes. And yet, anniversary kept popping in my subsequent mind sweeps. Why is that? Is it because it's important? Well, it is. But is that really the reason that thought is still on my mind? I coach people every day to bring a level of specificity to their clarify game. We talk about how the mind can't let go if we're not clear on the path forward. And that's both at the larger successful outcome level, as well as at the tactical next action level. The big idea that we are chasing here is that things that linger on our mind, they don't always linger because of priority. Often they're lingering because we haven't brought the same rigor to our clarity game for those items as we have for the other things in our world. Absolutely, that turned out to be the case for my anniversary. When I added 20th anniversary to my project list, well, what did that really mean? What did success look like? A weekend away, a party plan with our closest friends, a romantic evening for two? Well, the action that I wrote, plan anniversary celebrations, was doomed to fail from the gates. It was going to sit there and spin because pending what that outcome looked like, my next action, of course, tactically, was going to go in a number of different directions. I realized that anniversary kept popping on my mind sweep, not because of importance necessarily, but because there was more clarity to do. So now with the occasion right around the corner, my project reads anniversary weekend getaway booked, hotel activities, kids. To be clear, the kids are not coming, but they need a place to stay. When I reframed what success looked like, well, now actions that I have been able to tick off my list included hotel room resolved, horseback riding booked. Ask mom and dad if the dog and the hamster can come with the grandkids for the weekend. And in the final stretch, I realize now that anniversary hasn't popped on a mind sweep for me in ages, not because it's not a big thing in our worlds, but because my brain is at rest, that the project is under control. And ironically, letting that go from my mind has let me relax into the weekend we have ahead and really get excited.